Hi, Gemini. Thank you so much for coming in and spending time with me. I really appreciate it. And I hope this serves you well. Okay, this is a reading for the month of December, but really it's any time where you feel drawn to this, it could apply, okay? Alrighty, let's get some oracle cards to start with. And please only take with you what resonates and leave the rest behind. You might check your other placements for a more complete picture, or if this reading doesn't resonate with you, okay? Let's see what we have here. Beautiful. You have the peacock spirit. Let it shine. I love this. This is saying it's time to just let yourself glow. You know, it's kind of like a glow up, I guess. But let yourself just be so confident. Let your inner self as well as your outer self just shine through. It's beautiful. It is time to dazzle and sparkle. All right. And this reading is for sun, moon, and rising signs. I'm not sure if I said that. One more. Okay, let's see what we have. Yang. Well, that to me really fits quite well with your Let It Shine peacock spirit. Yang is saying now is a time for you to take action. It's a very masculine energy. Yeah. Time for action. Or at least some time during this month will be time for action. And if it's not the entire month, you'll know when. When the time is right. Peace. Beautiful. Aries just got peace as well, only in this deck instead of this deck. So this is talking about bringing in the peace and you feeling peace. Another thing just to notice, you have out of the 3 oracle cards, 2 of these are birds. One's a dove and of course one's a peacock. So they're really quite different. So maybe during the month it's either, be very at peace while you shine, or there's going to be times in the month for each, right? Because to me they are somewhat different. Here you are. This fits in with the yang so well. Just let it shine. And here to me this is more of the yin side, the more feminine side, be peace. So maybe it's saying make for sure there's balance. Okay. Let's see what your overall energy is. Okay. Out of these 4 cards, 3 of the cards are definitely yang, I think. Yeah, you have this one element of the more receiving. The rest of this is very action. Here the Chariot is where you're really adamant about something. Going forward, there's something you want to achieve, want to do. It's a powerful energy. And now this card, I could feel it. It wanted to come out too. So we're going to go ahead and take it as well. A new beginning. And again, this can be very yang too, because what it is going for your passion. It could have elements of yin with it. Very definite energy. Yeah. Okay. In the past, beautiful. You have the star. Whatever it is that you're wanting, you're bringing it into you. It's a wonderful energy. And both of these are major arcana. So whatever this is that you're wanting to bring into your life, It's a very strong desire, and it looks like it is definitely coming. Now, the Queen of Cups, this is what's currently going on, which is a beautiful energy, and it's definitely more of the yin. This is the mother archetype. And so what you're wanting to do is be very helpful, loving. It's very much related to love and psychic gifts. Use your intuition to help you, okay? Awesome energy. You have the King of Pentacles. And this is your challenge or your opportunity. The King of Pentacles is the energy of having the Midas touch. And it's also a very caring energy. And it's one where, you know, you take the lead and you go forward. So here you have, you know, your overall energy is one of really going forward with what you want, having this new beginning. And here you are bringing it into life. Here, use your intuition and love to go forward to achieve this. And this is really an awesome energy. You have the Midas touch, so this could easily be related to life in general, career, finances, that sort of thing, where you just have like the gift, right? You have a great idea, you're going for it, and it should prove to be very abundant. Now at the bottom of the deck, you have Justice. Bring in the balance. Keep everything as balanced as you can. When you are balanced, your frequency raises, your vibration raises, you are more in tune with the universe. You know, there's not this chaos, right? And also it's saying that everything is going to be balanced out when it comes to fairness. If somebody's wronged you, there's going to be balance. But there's going to be balance in general, which is very, very good. Okay. Now let's get a card for what you don't see. Okay. This can be competition, training. It can even be a little bit of maybe disagreements. But because of all these cards up here, I would say it's most likely training of some sort. Maybe competition, but training, because here it's just so powerful about going forward and having all these elements that you need in order to go forward. But make for sure that you keep the balance. If this is a disagreement of sorts, bring in the balance, okay? If it's training, awesome. Because you might very well, since this is a new beginning, something you're really wanting to go for, you might need that training, right? Okay, let's see how to proceed. Okay, now if you notice in this one column, you have two cards of using your intuition. So it's important for you to use your intuition during this time. And there's questions that you have about going forward with this. So you take some downtime, you go within, use your intuition and your wisdom to find the answers to the questions that you have. All right? That's how to go forward. And so that even makes me think more now that this is training. Because you're learning. Okay. Now, the outcome. Absolutely fabulous. You have the Empress. Very powerful. And also very interesting in that it's a feminine energy, right? So this is very yin. It's where things are going to come to you. Happiness, abundance, love. And over here you have yang, right? Which is the masculine side of going for it, taking action. And so your outcome is the receiving side, where you can sit back and have things come to you. Now, the Empress is also considered the mother archetype. So you have both mother archetypes here. Very, very yin. Now, she has lots of ideas that she nurtures. And that, in this column, fits beautifully with the King of Pentacles, because that's what he does. He has an idea. He goes for it. And it tends to be successful. So this is an awesome reading. So now that this has come out, it makes me feel like there is a time, or will be times, where you need to be very yang, really take action. And there's going to be times where you need to receive. So use your intuition to know which is the right time for what. And let yourself shine for sure. Because I think that's going to benefit you greatly. Okay, now let's see at the bottom of the deck. Wonderful. You have the Fool. Brand new beginning. You start out with a new beginning and you end with a new beginning. So it looks like this is going to be a big change. Definitely. And the Fool is one where you're supposed to come outside of your comfort zone. Have an adventure. You have balance here, right? Keep the balance. You have yang, and these are very yin. So keep that balance. You have a new beginning that's going for your passion. And this new beginning, it says be open to the opportunities, but make it an adventure, See how he's whimsically dressed, right? Try to keep your mood up and shine. I think it's a gorgeous reading. And don't forget the peace. So the way I feel about the whole thing is there's going to be times where you need to take action, times where you need to be receptive. I think what potentially could be a challenge is making for sure you keep the balance. Yeah. Be observant so you know when to take action and when to be in the energy of receiving. Okay, let's get a card for your overall energy. Okay, this is saying you are going, you're leaving where you've been in some fashion and going for what it is that you really want. You're traveling across these waters, going for your happiness. So this is here, very powerful, right? Really yang. New beginning, that's going for your passion, very adamant. Now this one I feel is a little more gentle, but it's still definitely going for what it is you want. So all three of these cards right here in your overall energy is going for something that you want. Okay, now in your past, okay, here you have like wishing upon a star almost, right? Even though that is kind of cliche, it's kind of what it means. And it's here for you. You have to go get it, but it is here for you. Okay. Queen of Cups is being clarified by the Seven of Pentacles, and that is talking about, in this case, planting the seeds and growing this to where you want it to be so you can end up in this King of Pentacles energy. Using the garden as the example, you plant the seeds, you tend to it, you take good care of it, and you have to have patience, and that's in line here with, go in and take your time and use your intuition to answer your questions. So you might have to have some patience. But if you do tend to everything and have patience, you're going to end up with this beautiful garden. Yeah. Okay. Now your challenge or opportunity. staying out of issues. Yeah, this is change, right? You're winning the argument, so to speak, if you want to call it an argument, but it is going forward. Yeah. Okay. Now, here you have the Lovers. So, like I said, this is either training, competition, maybe a disagreement. You have the Lovers, which is an important decision. So, let me think about this for a second. I would say at this point, this is something you're not seeing. There is a decision that needs to be made, and it's going to come to light, right? Because you have this, you've got to make a decision. So, it does have the potential with this card to be competition, maybe a disagreement, as well as training. Any of the above. But you do need to make an important decision about this. It might be, say you're going for what you want, right? As an example. And there's two ways forward, almost like a fork in the road. Which fork do you take? They're both going to lead you to where you want to be, but maybe a slightly different aspect. Okay? But there's an important decision. You don't see it yet, but it's going to come forward. Okay. Knight of Swords. Interesting combination. You go in because you have questions about all of this, and you use your intuition, right? Then you come out of that and take action, going for what it is you want. You find the answers you're looking for by using more of a yin energy, right? Going in, using your intuition, figuring things out. And then here you're switching over to a more of a yang energy where you're taking action. The Knight of Swords is the fastest knight in the deck. So it's going quickly after you've been receiving what you need to know in order to go forward. Very, very interesting. Okay. Here you have the Six of Cups. And I mentioned early in the reading here about Aries having peace, but it was in this deck here. If I remember correctly, I wouldn't swear to it, but I'm pretty sure they had this card in this very same column. Same position. And it might even have been the clarifying card. So if you have Aries placements, you might check that out. It might be helpful. Okay, this is an energy of nostalgia. So it could be something from the past coming back. It could be a person. You have the Lovers here, which can also say that there could be a romantic relationship. And so here it could say that a person from your past is coming back. But the vast majority of your cards, I would say this is more of life, career, that sort of thing. But it could be either or both. But yeah, here you have this beautiful Empress energy of where, your outcome is where you're achieving what it is you want, and it's bringing in this wonderful energy. And it could be something from your past. An example would be, say, for years you wanted to do this particular thing, or you wanted this particular career, and for whatever reason you didn't do it. It could be coming back now. That could be what this is about. It doesn't have to be. It could just be the caring, compassionate, loving part of this energy. Okay? And at the bottom of the deck, love this, you have the Three of Cups. And, again, Aries had this, and I believe it was their overall energy. So, once again, if you have Aries placements, you might check that out. The Three of Cups is absolutely wonderful energy. It's one where you can feel relaxed and calm, no tension, right? And you're getting together potentially with people that you care about and just having this beautiful time together. And for me, this is also one of my cards of your support system. So if anywhere in here you need support, it's here for you, okay? Let's go ahead and see what the universe would like to share. And this can be advice, confirmation, anything that they feel is to your benefit. Okay, the Knight of Cups. Well, now the Knight of Cups is taking action, going for what they love. So this is a beautiful energy, and it can have to do with romance. It doesn't have to, but it is definitely taking action, going for what it is you love. And for me, all of this is going for something that you truly desire. And like I said, I was seeing more of life, career, something like that. But it could also include romance. But either way, yeah, definitely going for something you love. Surrounding yourself with what it is you love. Okay? Staying out of things that cause pain and hurt. Remember here, potential for an argument, but you're the winner, right? Here, potential for a disagreement. So this is just, there's no cards here of having a broken heart. This is the one. And so I think what this is saying is staying out of a broken heart. Yeah. Here, you have choices. Sometimes they're all good, but sometimes there's only a few good ones. So you really need to take a good look at this. Use your intuition. Find out the choice or choices that are best for you. And those are the ones that you want to take, right? Very interesting reading. And you have quite a few cards that are really similar to Aries. Here, look at this. Confirmation. Justice. Keep the balance. And you have quite a few cards here, like the yin and the yang. Potentially, here's peace, maybe disagreements. Anyway, keep the balance. Okay, now let's see what the angels would like to share. Now, it's possible, looking at this, here, if there's an argument, you win the argument, right? If there is one. But it could just be saying you're letting go of whatever is standing in your way. So there is a potential here that might, have a little bit of angst with it. But I think the biggest meaning here is staying out of anything that gets your heart hurt. You're ready. And oh yeah, I definitely think you're ready. Definitely. Powerful reading. And, let me move this down here. Yes. Definite sign, isn't it? Yes. Okay, let's close this out with the charm. Let's see, two of them want to come out. Okay. You have a heart with an arrow, which is, indicative of a romantic relationship. So there could very well be one in here. Or it might just be saying the choices that you're making, you're absolutely spot on, right? You are going to love this. And you have a cat. So cats have 9 lives. Just, we all know that. But a cat is very independent. They know what they want and they go for it. I would say this is just confirming what I feel about this is this. Okay? Remember I said this is a very caring energy. You have that right here. And very successful, which is right here. So to me, it's going back to the King of Pentacles a lot. But success, independence, love, being spot on. Okay, thank you so much. I really hope this helps and have a wonderful month. Much love. Bye.